Hi, this is Paul. Yesterday, Warner Brothers, I guess DCTV, they released a picture of Tyler Hoechlin, I guess that's his name, the actor who's going to play Superman on the Supergirl TV show. They just moved over to the CW, and this is the picture right now. Now I'm looking at this picture. Now initially, when they not some, they said he was on Teen Wolf, and I know what he looked like on Teen Wolf. Then I found a few more different pictures of him, with glasses and he looked more Clark Kentish there. But as this picture, you're looking at this picture of him dressed up like Superman. First of all, he just looks way too skinny. I know that's kind of weird saying Superman looks skinny, but he does look skinny. And I know he is taller than Melissa Benoist. I know. I guess I just have to see him. They also release video and stuff. I guess people, they start to film outside, so people are filming it and stuff. And he looked actually better in the video that I saw. He looked a little better than this still picture, I guess. Still picture, I guess, doesn't tell the tale, but he still looks like way too skinny in this still picture. And I have no problem with the logo on his chest, but it just seems for some reason he just looks, I don't know, it just looks like he's too thin, and then his head comes up, and he just looks, I don't know, it just looks weird, I guess. It looks very weird. Doesn't look like Superman to me, but I'm going to hold off judgment until I actually see him, video of him. Like I said, I saw the video of them filming on the street, and it was just a few quick scenes of him like pretending to fly, and then talking to other people, like taking a selfie with a couple, I guess, ordinary citizens and stuff. And he looked actually better in that video, so maybe he's going to look better than the still image. It just looks, I don't know, it just looks very weird. He just comes off looking weird. Maybe because we're used to Melissa Benoist, so she looks okay. We're used to her in that costume. But just maybe we just have to get used to seeing Tyler Hoechlin as Superman on TV. Just see how he looks moving around and how he acts before we, I guess, before we see like a promo of him actually on video and seeing him how he acts. But right now he just looks way like too skinny, and just, I don't know, just his face looks off for some reason. Doesn't have that classic, I guess. He's a handsome guy, I guess, but he doesn't look. This looks very weird. And somebody said, I was reading the comments, somebody said he looked like the Flashpoint Superman, which that Superman was really skinny because they kept him out. They kept him hidden from the sunlight, so he didn't grow up with sunlight. So he grew up real skinny, and which I think is that's a bad comparison, but I understand the sentiment. But he looks, like I say, he looks way too skinny. I know, and maybe he didn't have time to bulk up. I've seen Tyler Hoechlin. The only thing I've seen him in acting wise was Everybody Wants So Much. I watched over the weekend, and I know he can act because he was acting like a dick in that movie, and he actually pulled it off quite nasty. And he looks, I don't know, for some reason, it looked like he lost a little weight from that, because he played a baseball player in that movie, so it looked like he was a little bit heavier. And this one looks like maybe he slimmed down a little bit. But just, I don't know, this looks weird. But I'll reserve judgment until I actually see him in live action and moving around. It may look different and stuff, and see him interact with different, with Supergirl, of course, and with other people, and also with also I want to see him with the guy that plays Jimmy Olsen, because which I think, well, they'll probably shoot it in a weird angle, because I think the guy that plays Jimmy Olsen, I forgot his name, the black guy that plays Jimmy Olsen, is pretty tall. I think he's like 6'2", I think. I forgot the guy actor's name, but I think he's 6'2". And I don't know if Tyler Hoechlin, how tall he is. I'd have to look that up, because you don't want to look kind of weird with Jimmy Olsen towering over Superman. But they'll probably shoot it with a different angle, so that way they look more on an angle, more contemporary. They can always mess around with that. But anyway, let me know what you think of Tyler Hoechlin when you think of him as Superman. Like I said, I'm going to reserve. He just looks too skinny for me in this picture, but I'll reserve judgment until I actually see him on video and see him moving around and see how he acts as Superman. Okay, but just my initial impression that he looks looks way too, way too skinny, I guess, which is, like I said, maybe he didn't have enough time once they picked him for the role to bulk up. Normally, I guess when you pick for these parts, especially with TV or movies, usually there's a period where the guy can bulk up, I guess, and maybe he doesn't have enough time. They were starting to shoot already, so he didn't have time to beef up. So, but anyway, like I said, I reserve judgment until I actually see him actually moving around as Superman and stuff. And like I said, from the video that I saw, he looked okay from that distance, but I guess I want to see how he looks close up with video and how he interacts with Supergirl and Jimmy Olsen. Anyway, Mackay Brooks, that's his name. I can't remember his name. Mackay Brooks. He's the guy that's supposed to be Superman's best friend. So obviously he's going to have scenes with Supergirl and Superman. So I think Mackay Brooks is 6'2" or 6'3", I think, probably about 6'2", I think. And I don't know if Tyler Hoechlin is that tall, but like I said, they can always fix that with camera angles and stuff. So that I'm not worried. I just want to see how he interacts and does he come off Supermanish, I guess, to me. They gave him a new, well, I guess they gave him a new belt. I guess his suit is different from, Henry Cavill's suit, obviously. And so, I know maybe he was used to that. I'm not used to him having the belt on. I'm not so used to Henry Cavill with his suit on, which doesn't have the belt, traditional belt. Like, this has, this with no pants. And this doesn't have a pants, really, it just has a belt. So, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.